It's another week, time for another video. My name is Mike Munzing, and I've been a lender down here in South Orange County for about 20 years. I've worked with a lot of you over the years, and I'm looking forward to working with you now that we've got some kind of a new environment coming in. We're going to cover a couple of changes coming down the pipe from the government, see what those are going to hold for us. But this has been an exciting month. We've got even more drops in the rates for the week. As I always show you, remind you, go to my website. A lot of you tell me you print that report up, you get that rate sheet up, you bring it out, take it to your open houses, and that's a good thing. Gives you something to talk about. Love to help you with that, and it gives you kind of a breakdown of what's going on in the market. Once again, we've had a nice drop since last week, but what I want to show you real quickly is just a kind of hard to see here, a quick grid. You can see this is the Dow Jones, the stock market for the month. You can see a real steady decline. These world markets, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fear going on in the world markets, and that dropped from back in April 26, way over to the left, was about 11,200 points on the Dow. It dipped below 10,000 down to 9,982 today, and then rallied back up a little. But this is what's creating the fear, as well as Greece, as well as the euro, as well as Europe, causing trouble, making these treasuries look even more attractive, which is what drives our rates down. So we're getting some crazy rates into the mid-4s. Unbelievably, now I'm not a proponent of the 5-year loans, but the 5-year loans are driving down into the low 3s with 0 points. A little bit of a scary loan, but that's out there. It's available. Next, I want to jump into that report from Stephen Thomas. Once again, Stephen puts together a very good housing report. It is available over on my website at www.mikemunzing.com. You can go on that, go down the left side of the page on the blue buttons down to the housing report. That brings up Stephen Thomas's report. He is a real estate company owner down here, but also an economist, great statistician. And let's take a look at his report just a little bit. He covers a couple of different things. Came out a few days ago. As far as housing demand, gives it a B+. It's because school grades are coming out. He gave it some grades. That the housing demand is fairly strong. It's coming back to about the 2005 levels, but we are looking pretty good. Just trying to get these borrowers ready to go. The active listing inventory, basically from 2 weeks ago to this report, jumped about 205 properties up to 9,556 total for the county. It's well up from where they were a few months ago, and that he gives about a C-, so we'd hope for some more properties available. He also covers short sales. Now short sales he gave an F+. Short sales are becoming more and more difficult. Lots more layers going on. The lenders are kind of waiting to see what the government's going to do. They're trying to get the bailouts, trying to get the help from the government. A lot of times they have, in some cases 2 and 3 loans there. You've got delinquent HOAs. All kinds of different issues are holding these short sales down, so becoming more and more of a problem. Foreclosures, though, they're starting to move through a little bit. He gives those an A, because once they go to foreclosure, get that back to the bank, they are quite a bit easier to deal with. Those numbers are increasing just a little bit, as you saw in the report from a week or so ago. Now for the 2 different ranges he breaks up, he's looking at homes under $1 million and homes over $1 million. It's getting a good solid grade for the properties that are out there, the inventories out there. Under $1 million, that gives it an A, but it's getting more and more difficult with the properties that are above $1 million, and gives that a D+. So, interesting report. Once again, you can go onto my site, print that out, and take a look at all the charts and the numbers and the graphs. He covers city by city. It's a great report. You can get on his list, get that every 2 weeks. Once again, Stephen Thomas. Okay, next this is kind of an earth-shattering thing. It does look like the Senate did pass the financial regulatory bill. Now, a lot of us don't know that much about what that is. I know it's about 1,800 pages. From what I'm hearing, I follow the politics, but this could be more damaging even than Obamacare for our country, for our society, certainly for our business. One of the comments here was that they require any business that extends credit. That's our lending industry. That's what you do. That's what I do. That's our business. It will have to have that instrument, the loan, cleared in advance from a new consumer protection agency, which it looks like every single transaction that we work on, whether it be refinances, our purchases together, is going to have a government bureaucrat in the middle of the transaction. This is going to cause horrific backlogs. The government is getting involved where the government does not belong. We don't need them here. So this was going to cause massive problems for us. Be forewarned. I'm telling you the truth. This is going to be causing lots of problems. These deals are squeaking through, and that's another reason why I have been getting involved in politics. I am running for office down here because they should not be in our everyday lives. That's not their job. And as we will see, that this is going to cause major problems. I read in here as well, they also pulled out the regulatory aspects addressing the derivatives, which were also a bit of the problem. So they're rewarding their Wall Street friends, but doing massive damage to what you and I do, helping our home buyers into their homes, and it is going to be causing lots of problems. Once again, I'm running for the 73rd District Central Committee. It's with the Republican Party, but it's a group that helps kind of run the local Republican Party for Orange County. I'm in the 73rd District, which covers the cities of Aliso Viejo, Laguna Hills, Laguna Niguel, Dana Point, San Juan Capistrano, Capo Beach, into San Clemente. If you live in those areas, watch for me on the ballot June 8th. If you have your absentee ballot, I would appreciate your vote. Certainly appreciate your vote on the 8th. I've asked a lot of you to spread the word, get that out there. I look forward to doing an honest job, getting the word out. And really, if we can't control our own party or the Republican Party, you know, we need to all work together to try to be honest, be straightforward, and do the job for our country as a whole. Well, hey, this weekend's coming up. I will be working. I'm going to clear something up. I know I've been talking about this politics thing because the election's coming. This is a part-time gig. It's a couple of nights a month. It is not going to get me out of the industry. I've been here 20 years. I'm not going anywhere. I'm doing what it takes to have the programs here for you, for your buyers. A lot of you say, you know, my client wants to go with a direct lender. I do want to cover that as well real quickly. The direct lenders, the Bank of Americas, the Wells Fargos, the Cities, and the Chases, I have access to those lenders. I have access to all of them, as well as some other very, very competitive lenders. So when your client picks just a B of A or a Wells Fargo, they get the loan programs that one lender offers. It's still, in a lot of ways, as it used to. As a mortgage banker and a broker, I have access to all of the investors, so your client gets more options and often a much, much lower rate in most cases. And I can turn the deals around much faster. The lenders are still taking time. I'm getting a lot of feedback from my friends who are with the direct lenders that there are some difficulties still, and it is obviously a point of frustration. We're still trying to deal with a lot of the new regulations that are out. But hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here for you. I'm going to be here for your buyers. I've got all the tools on my website that I always talk about. So go take a look at my site. Like, take a look at my online application. Look around. I've got a lot of good information in there. I'm always trying to add more, give you good stuff to look at. I make these videos. These videos they take time to do, but I want to get the good information to you, get it out there for you to share. And if you do want to share this email that I sent to you, a lot of times it makes it easier to go to the website and just email the link. I always have that email I sent you on another website, so it's always clean, always consistent on the web. It looks the same for everybody. And I look forward to being here for you. If you need help, if you're trying to make videos, I can help you with that. I'll help advise you on how to do it. You know I've been doing it a long time. I don't have as many things flying in and out today. It was a crazy day, and I've got to set those up in advance. But I do know what I'm doing. I can help you work that out. I had a great meeting with Greg Herder, a great seminar early in the week with Greg Herder. He has some great ideas for social media as well. I'm going to cover those in an upcoming video. But I'm here for you, here for your buyers. God bless you. God bless your family and our country. I always say that. It's so important. And have a great weekend. I'm here for you. Bye-bye.
Bye.